Today we're gonna be covering 3 killer and effective rear delt exercises. Fuck it, let's just get straight into it. To get this thing started, we're getting into an interesting one here. We're getting some crossover face pulls. Now, with the cables directly crossed over, you wanna go light, really light. Huge mistake guys make when they try to do exercises for the rear delts. Way too much weight, and they incorporate every other muscle group other than the rear delts. I'm literally using just one plate. To help me with the emphasis, I found this personally, when I actually grip the cable with my fingers, my index and my thumb finger at the end there, that allowed me to target the rear delts a little bit more. Might be different from other people. Now, how we're performing this, simplistic. You want to go for a higher number of repetitions. This is what I and like hundreds of other trainers have found to work effectively for hitting the rear delts. So somewhere between about 15 to 20 repetitions. Now what I'm focusing on doing is pulling those cables apart and activating my rear delts. You actually want to be thinking about that throughout the entire set. I watched this video with Kai Green years ago where he would actually poke on the muscle group that the guy he was training was trying to target. This is what can help you to activate that mind-muscle connection, which will allow you to increase the effectiveness of the exercise. Now, as always, I've included a slight 1 second isometric hold at the peak of the contraction. Now you'll notice we're bringing those elbows back far. I'm actually focusing on trying to break the plane of where my back ends there and bring it back a little bit further so I can shorten that rear delt as much as I possibly can. Again, I think I learned that from Jeff Cavalier years ago, but it's very efficient and effective for this exercise. Again, let's go for a good tempo, nice high time under tension, and let's get into the next exercise. Exercise number 2, we've got the classic band face pulls. Now, the reason that this exercise is different compared to the cable is because the resistance band provides a different form of resistance. Now, while you're pulling the band towards your face, the main cue you want to focus on is pulling that band as far apart as you possibly can by the time it hits your forehead. This is what's going to allow you to get the most activation out of the rear delts. Now, please start with a light band. The biggest mistake guys make when they're trying to train the rear delts is using too much resistance or too much weight. Lower down on the weight or the resistance. Go for the higher number of repetitions, about 15 to 20, and please, no momentum. If your body has to swing forward and then go backwards in order to help you get the repetition, it's too much damn weight. Lower the band, add in a slight 1 second isometric hold at the peak of the contraction, as always, and let's get into the next exercise. Finishing exercise, we're going to be getting some bench rear delt flies. So with a pronated grip, we're going to be focusing on, yes, using a light amount of weight so you can target the rear delt. While you're performing this motion, you want to be thinking about bringing those elbows out nice and wide. You'll also notice that I keep a fairly strong bend in those elbows too while I'm performing this. Again, this allows me to actually shorten my rear delt head as much as I possibly can because I'm able to bring those arms back so far. While you're bringing those dumbbells down, do not neglect the eccentric portion. This is a great opportunity to increase the time under tension for the exercise. Please, no swinging. If you have to swing, you're using too much weight. Go for a lighter amount of weight. Typically, I like to use this exercise as the finisher for the rear delts. Go for about 3 sets of 20 to 25 repetitions. And those are the 3 killer rear delt exercises that you guys need to be utilizing as of right now. That concludes today's video. If you guys made it this far, be sure to leave a comment saying exactly what this is, well, in the comment section so I can see who made it this far in the video, and also so we can throw everybody else off in the comment section too. If you guys enjoyed the video, then be sure to smash that like button down below. Fuck it up. And also be sure to subscribe for weekly workout tips and nutrition tips that you will not want to miss. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. I'll see you all in the next video.